Hey guys, Rob and Linda from KY Constrictors and Exotics. And if you watched my last video, you knew what I was trying to get at. Yes, Big Mama laid eggs. I haven't even looked at them yet. I peeked in. I know she's coiled around them. It looked like she still had one left in her, so I left her be for a couple hours. I'm about to check on her right now, and I believe she's done, so I'm going to show you how I remove them from their eggs. Alright guys, so I'm going to check on her, make sure she's good. And as you can see, yep, she's definitely done. She's tightly coiled around them. I'm going to go ahead and remove her water bowl. Get it out of the way, because everything in her tub and on the inside of her rack here is going to have to be washed. We need to remove the egg smell so we can get her back on food as soon as possible. That's the whole idea behind this. Anyway, there's just one way to go with this, and that's just to go ahead and remove her. And basically you just want to cover her head up just a little bit and grab her tail, and they're going to fight you on this for sure. But just unloosen her from her coil, just like that. Looks like a nice clutch. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure she's done and that she's got everything out and there isn't anything that's still left inside of her. She really doesn't look that bad for laying a clutch. I mean, she's a little skinny, but for the most part, let's see here. We're just going to run our fingers down her belly here. Make sure she's done. She's still trying to cool around her eggs. So anyways, as you can see, she's nice and empty. Alright, so I've got some warm water here. Set about 95 degrees. And notice I got the soap embedded in here next to it. 95 degrees. Does that pick up? I'm going to place her in just plain water to give her an opportunity to take a drink if she wants. And this will give me another chance to palpate her, make sure she's done. Which she is. She's done. She's not ever once give me some flack when it comes to laying eggs. Anyway, I'm going to place her in here and let her soak for about 5 minutes. And then I'll add the Dawn and betadine and all that stuff. But anyway, as you can see, a beautiful clutch. Looks like she's laid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs and no slugs. That being said, while I'm thinking of it, we need to get everything ready here. And I use these little breeding cards I got off of Justin Kabilka. And I put all my info on there that I keep track of. But as you can see, egg box is here. Alright guys, so I'm going with this egg box here, this little shoe box. As you can see, it's already been set up and done. Everything's done in the incubator. Got moisture along the sides there. I am going to remove that just because it's still got plenty of moisture in it, or it wouldn't have that. But I don't want to chance the eggs getting wet this early. So anyway, just carefully remove this. Mark my eggs here the way they are. And I just like to mark the tops. This paper does a great job of keeping that. Anyway, we're just going to lay them down just like they were. Go in here in the closet and we'll get these candled up. As you can see, guys, nice strong veins. You see the embryo right here. Real nice strong veins there. Alright, so these are too tall to allow them to just stay in here. So we're just going to carefully and slowly remove these eggs. That one. This ain't a process you want to rush. You want to do it gently and as timely as you need. And they eventually will come apart. Just like that. We're going to lay that right there. And I want to move this one here. Just because I don't like how it's standing straight up like that. I am going to put it like that. And the rest should be able to stick together like so. Dainty toothpicks here. And we're just going to place the eggs that I removed. We're going to place some around it just to hold it in place, to keep it from rolling. You don't want them to roll at all. And we're nice and comfy. We'll take the pressing seal, place it back on top. I don't like any wrinkles to be around the seal at all. Pull it tight to the other side, like so. Rub it down. Do this one the same way. And guys, I won't touch this for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I will take this off, let some fresh air get in there. But I usually put a little pinhole on the sides here to give them a little bit of breathing room. We'll place the lid back on and we'll fill out our card here. But first, Big Mama's had plenty enough time to get a drink of water, so we're gonna put the magic stuff in here now, and that's Dawn dish liquid. Just a little drop's all you need. Okay, baby, you done good. And I'm gonna drop just a few drops of betadine in there, just for poops and giggles, because ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of betadine in there. Disinfector. She's going into a nice clean enclosure, and why not? Alright, as far as this goes, I always put the year, of course, and that's 2020. Clutch number 001. Facility is KYKONSTRICTORZ. The dame was Big Mama, which is a normal. The sire was only one male, and that was Jack's Banana Cinnamon. And it is hot in here, guys. As you can see, I'm sweating up a storm. And literally, I had 1, 2, 3 walks with them. I know this girl well enough to know when she's done, when I can shelf her. She has laid more clutches for me here than any other my other snakes. I know this girl like the back of my hand. She's my very first snake. She's at fault for this. Actually, the woman behind the camera is at fault for this. She's like, oh good, you should get you a snake. I did. And now you see what all this is. She blames herself all the time. Anyways, she ovulated on 2/21/20. Pre-lay shed was 3/1/20. Her due date was 3/31/20. And she laid on 4/4/20. We had 8 eggs, 0 slugs. Alright, the due date to be hatched would be, let's see here, be April the 4th to May the 4th would be 30 days. And then July the 4th or June the 4th would be 60 days. So minus, got the 3rd, the 2nd, the 1st, the 31st, and the 30th. She will be at 55 days on May 30th. I will use a calendar to confirm this, but usually they'll pip by then if history has any indicator on what's going to happen here. Her last 2 clutches, I think, pipped on day 55, but I'll let them go to day 58 or 59, and I will cut them if I don't see a pip. Anyways, we're going to get these guys in the incubator. Since this is my first clutch going in here this year, I want to put this on the same shelf as my probe, because that's going to be the most accurate temperature wise. So I'll place this down here, kind of give it even air distribution. I got my water all down here in case, you know, power goes out for a few hours or something. It can keep it warm. But as you can see, it's working. 55 days from now, we'll be cutting eggs. Alright guys, so as you know, I'm a dead hard believer in keeping records. So much so that I got her last clutch wrote on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same. Clutch laid 4, 4, 20, 8 eggs. Now here's something funny, is a lot of people think your ball pythons have to eat a massive amount of food. They really don't. You just need to make sure, you have to know your snake and know what its weight limits are. You don't want to overfeed it, you don't want to power feed it. You want to offer it as much food during the breeding season as it'll eat. And they know how to watch their weight and stuff like that. Most of them do. There's some out there that they'll eat anything you want to, and then they get fat, and then that's not healthy for them. But literally, this girl had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rats in a year's time. That's 16 meals in 365 days. That shows you right there how much these animals eat. And she's a really pretty good eater in the off season. So we'll put this back. I'm going to show you right now how I take care of the tub. If you had bedding in here, and I do have cocoa in all my other tubs, this is the only one that I left paper in. And the reason for that is, well, cost effectiveness. For one, I knew she was about to lay, so I didn't want to put the bedding in there and just have to throw it right away, because that's what you got to do here. You have to remove all the bedding, whether it's paper towel, coconut husk, aspen, whatever you use. It goes in the trash. With the paper though, you do have to mist a little bit to keep them a little bit moist, because you don't want them laying when they're dry. Don't get me wrong, you don't want to lay in soaking wet substrate, but at the same time, you want to give them the right amount of humidity. First thing I do is I take F10. You can use chlorhexidine. You can use a bleach solution, you know, not too strong. You know, a lot of people, any kind of disinfectant really that's safe for animals. I use F10 because it's veterinary recommended, and it's best stuff out there. I use the SCXD, that's the extra detergent. If you use the extra detergent kind, and I do have both, I have the SC version. The SC version, you can literally let it dry. The XD stands for extra detergent, and you want to rinse that out. Anyway, get a good spray here. I would spray up in my rack, but I don't want to hit my heat tape like that. So what I'm going to do with it is just get a couple napkins, paper towels here, fold them up like this. And I'm going to wet my paper towel down pretty good with this stuff. Alright. In order to get that egg smell off, you got to get back in there and you got to wipe every single bit of it out. And that's where these bigger racks really are challenging. But if you have a snake hook, no worries, because then you can get all the way to the back. Another good tool for a snake hook right here. And if you want to, hand me that flashlight and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here. Alright, so as you can see, I'm going all the way to the back. Alright, you're going to go on the top, down the sides. I washed everything. And like I said, this is using extra detergent. Everything that I can't reach, I'm going to go ahead and hit with the hook. I even do the bottom, even though it's not exposed, but why not? If you're going to clean it all, just clean it all, right? Alright. And then you can take and wipe it out as you go. And like I was saying with the extra detergent, you want to rinse this off. So what I'm going to do is take a washcloth just with water and soap, and I'll wash it off one more time. And that should maintain the cleanliness that you need here in order to get her back on food. I got my clean rag here. Before I stick this down in here and wash this tub out, I'm going to take this rag and I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to wash out that rack again. That way I'm not taking egg smell off the tub and putting it right back in there. So like I said, I just used Dawn dish liquid and water to clean her tub. You got to wash every little nook and cranny. Make sure it's nice and clean. I also wash the outside too. Just because might as well, it's already in there. We'll do a final rinse. We'll dry it off and we'll put bedding back in it. And there you have it. That's all you really need to do. But you have to do this. You have to get rid of that egg smell in order to get them to go back on food. Because if they still smell their eggs, they're going to be looking for them. They're going to be trying to coil up around stuff, thinking it's them. Everything. And you also want to wash their water bowl. So, fresh bedding. And this is literally fresh. I just mixed it up today. Still kind of warm. She'll appreciate this because it'll give her something to kind of snuggle up against. Got a little bit too much in the front. Just because. Anyway, put her water bowl in. Kind of push this back to kind of keep the build up from happening. Give her some fresh water. All this water is reptile safe treated. I literally use that stuff right there. Thank you, Linda. Alright, now that we've got that took care of, we will get our snake took care of. Big Mama is one of my favorite snakes. I love this girl. Get her all wiped down. Hopefully she enjoyed her nice warm bath. Yeah, she's definitely empty. Get the water all over my floor. Which one day I plan to take the carpet up and put linoleum down. Anyway, we'll let her rest. She did a great job. She's a good snake. I love this snake. She is my favorite snake in my collection. And she is just a normal. That doesn't mean anything to me. I think she's quite beautiful. I like the wild type animals, how they look in the wild. But I also like the awesome colors that you also get from all the other genes as well. She knows exactly where to go. Go to the back of the tub where the warmth is. Which the bedding is still warm anyway. Pretty sure it is. We'll see what the temperature of it is. Yeah, see, it's like 87 degrees. Which can't say anything because it's 86 in this room right now, which is perfect. Can't really see on there, but you do see my thermometer right there. 86 degrees with 10% humidity. Oh my God. That's not really accurate. It's actually around 40%. And I'll be turning my humidifier on here in a minute. But Inside the tubs is not like that, as you can tell. They're probably pushing a 60% humidity. You know, the front of the tub is showing the moisture, but as you can tell, it's not that wet. This girl looking beautiful. See, that's pretty dry Betty. But regardless, Big Mama is up. First clutch is down and in the incubator. Clutch number 2 should come here in a couple weeks. I'll do another video with that. That's going to be a fun one because that girl is not as calm as that girl on this girl in food mode. Does that make sense? She's an evil bitch. And that's what I really should have named her, was Evil Bitch. And I dread taking her off her eggs. I might let Linda do that. She's never took a snake off her eggs. So leave your thoughts in the comments whether you think I should do it or whether you think Linda should do it.
You just don't want to get bit.
I've been bit. It don't hurt. She's actually the only one that's ever bit me. So I'm anxious to see how she's going to react. I've also said that this right down here was my most psycho snake, and she made me look like a fool on the my last live. Go check that out. You'll see what I was talking about. That girl comes out of that tub just like bam, bam, all the time. During my live video, of course, she makes me look like a fool because she's in shed. Yeah, when she's in shed, she don't do nothing. So, anyways, hope y'all liked the video. Pretty sure this is probably like number 1,000 egg pulling video y'all seen this season. I'm always late. I never get my first clutch until April. And then it's like April and May, June, July, August. I'm pulling eggs like crazy. So definitely going to have some more egg pulling videos. 55 days from now, hopefully we'll be doing some cutting. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. Yep, it looks like this, but it's actually down here. Slide on over, hit that little red subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because it literally takes 2 clicks, 2 seconds of your time, and it helps me get my message out to all of you. So, thanks for watching the video. Stay safe out there. Stay at home. Stay healthy. And be good, or be good at